morning, ladies. It is a gloomy, very dark Monday. It is Monday the 23rd. I need to check that before I start this process. It's the 23rd of March, and I just wanted to jump on and give you an update. I don't really know what's going on right now at the moment with my body. So I guess the long and short of it, or the short of it, is that I believe I'm having a chemical pregnancy right now. I'm in like the very middle of it. So, that's the short of it. The long of it, if any of you are interested, is this. So, it started on Friday morning. I was 9 days past ovulation on Friday, and I decided to test, and I used a cheap test, and I did a live pregnancy test video. Well, I recorded it at that time, but I decided I'm not going to post that until I know what the conclusion of this is, because right now it looks like it could be done today. So, I tested with a cheap pregnancy test first, and at first I didn't think there was anything, and I went back and looked at it, and it looked like there might be a faint line. So I was like, well, I'll use a first response. I have a whole box, so why not just use one? So I did, and I got positive, which I don't think is going to show up on this camera. It's terrible lighting in here today, which I also apologize for. But, yeah, I don't think it's going to show up. It's just really bright in here. So, I got a positive, though, and it was pretty strong for it being 9 days past ovulation. And so I called my doctor, but my doctor was gone. So, they're like, do you feel confident in waiting until Monday? And I was like, yeah, at this point, why not? I'm only 9 days past ovulation. Like, I'm okay. So, the plan was I would go back, I would call today, and I would go in and get my beta done today. But then things happened. So I should also say that I haven't had any cramping or spotting. But I tested yesterday morning, and we were actually out of town. We were at my in-laws. My husband really likes to see the lines get darker, and he's like, I just really want you to test. So we had run out and grabbed a first response on Friday night, and then I waited until Sunday morning, and I tested Sunday morning, and it was really light. Like, so, I mean, barely even a line. And we, of course, both freaked out, and we're like, not at home, and we are like, are we really having a chemical pregnancy right now? Or he didn't even know what to even call it, or how to express what he was feeling, but I was just like, I was actually kind of pissed. Like, it just isn't fair. And so we kind of rushed home yesterday, and sort of, I took a second test when we got home yesterday, which was on, like, had no hold at all, and the lines were the same darkness, which I know you're not supposed to go off of the darkness of the lines, but, I mean, come on. So, we both kind of were freaked out, but I wasn't having any, I'm still feeling some symptoms, which could be progesterone or pregnancy related, I suppose. But I'm not having any cramping or spotting, so I don't really know. So this morning I told Tim I would test, and I did, and my test is almost negative. I mean, there is a line, but it's like, it's even fainter than yesterday. It's barely even there. And I also took a digital, and it says I'm pregnant. So, I called my doctor's office and talked to my nurse, and I told her the whole situation. And she is pretty much like, she doesn't know. So, my doctor's in surgery this morning. She said she's going to talk to him when he comes out of surgery, and she doesn't know. He might want to do blood work just to see where my level is at, and maybe do follow-up blood work to just see if it's, if it's going down, or if it's, what it's doing. I don't know, I guess I don't really care right now if they do betas. It'd be kind of interesting, I guess, to know. But I just have a feeling that it's a chemical. I just kind of, I don't know. Especially the fact that right now I'm 12 days past ovulation. There's no way a digital should be negative right now if I am pregnant, or I'm, like, it's a pregnancy that's going to hang around. This should be pregnant 1 to 2 at this point. So, I'm feeling really discouraged. It just to me seems like it's that I don't really know even how to process everything that's going on, because I know that, I'm lucky in some ways, because we know that we have sperm and eggs that are willing to find each other, at least for a couple days, but, this is our last cycle to get pregnant and have a baby in 2015. At this point, we're having a baby in 2016 at the earliest, which just feels so mean, So, I just feel really discouraged. And I don't know if, at this point, I don't know if I really want, to keep trying. I was excited when I got a positive on Friday, but I even then was just like, it was mostly just dread, because I just was like, it's not gonna end in a baby, so why even bother? Which is not how I really want to go into it. But at the same time, I don't know that there's any other way that we can go into it, because at this point, there's really nothing else that we can do other than keep trying and hoping that one hangs around. So, anyways, this sort of is what's going on. And I'll make sure I update you guys when I have more information. So, I will talk to you guys soon.